Okay, so propaganda and misinformation has used throughout history to spread misinformation and like just spread hate and yeah. Okay, so right now a problem is that there's people who will fact check and we also have people who do not. And so like this is a significant problem. So like we created an iOS app and a Chrome extension to use crowdsourcing to fact check for you.
So our app is split into two main parts. The first part helps you research information regarding an article, and the other part helps you view existing information that other users as part of our a verified community have put into the system. So let's say I'm reading this New York Times article and I'd like to research it. What I can do is I can simply open up the Verofied app extension, and what it'll do is it'll automatically suggest sources which I should look at to research this. So let's say I want to look at Snopes. What I can do is I can pick out an article which I think supports the claim that's being made in that article, and I can select it. And if I think, yeah, okay, this article is good proof that that other article is true, then I can save.
1 minute.
Additionally, if, for example, my grandmother, she were to send me this Breitbart article saying Target lost $15 billion after they made a pro-transgender announcement, what I can do is I can bring up our Verofied app. I can bring up our Verofied app.
What would it have done?
And it would tell you,
Okay, give it I think.
and it would show that it has been proven to be false. So,
Okay.
Try it one more time.
Oh no.
sure. We also have a Chrome extension which does a similar functionality. You click on the little button in the corner, and you can see by this red bar that this has been shown to be false. We've got a clickbait or relevant headline option here to select. You can also click on Snopes or whatever the source is, and you can do your own research on this page, and then signify at the top here whether you find the original article to be true or false.
So,
But perhaps the judge will ask you what you were going to say. Judges, questions?
Please go ahead, complete.
sure. So the closing note would just basically help us make a difference. What we're trying to do is we're trying to basically fight fake news. And yeah, if you verify information on your own, you only help yourself. But if you join a community such as ours, you will help the community. Thank you.
Awesome.
So just so I understand, so by this very simple, clear idea, I totally get the writing problem. When you look at a source, is it relying on me as a reader to say, I saw this and this source to me appears credible, and I'm going to say, yes, this is good?
Yeah, that's correct. And then it shows tallies of how many people have marked
Almost
it
you're
true.
crowdsourcing, if you will, the legitimacy of the source.
Exactly.
So my question is actually about your user acquisition strategy. So there's this really hard problem where people who are more likely to be fooled are the least likely to know they need your product. So how do you overcome that so you're getting the data to the people that truly need it?
Yeah, so I was thinking about this and how we would build a community for this app, but then I thought of it this way. If you open up twitter.com and you go to @RealDonaldTrump and you click on a wiretap tweet, a climate change tweet, anything of the related, and you scroll down, you'll see there's hundreds of people there who are ready to fact check and know that it's wrong to be sharing this fake news. And we think, there are a lot of people here who are really motivated to help stop this epidemic. And with a lot of people by our side to help fight fake news, I think building a community would not be one of our major issues.
I'm curious about more on the community side. So if you were to consider, have you considered reaching out to educators? Because a lot of the time, a lot of these in general skills related to researching, being able to differentiate between sources would be
That's a great idea. It would be really good to reach out to college courses, professors, high school, even elementary school. Absolutely.
Because my concern is like, how do you also maintain like the balance of like the political leaning? Because like, there's also going to be like fake news that might be attributed to more of a like a liberal leaning. So how do you make sure that there's equal footing?
I'm not sure if I can answer that question directly. However, I know that there's an existing model in Sweden where they actually educate children at the age of 10 on how to like consume information. So perhaps reaching out and looking at different models that exist today and try to not like copy, but try to like use the best of that world.
And I think by virtue of putting it into public spaces such as schools, like you were saying, I think that would, sort of inherently get people from all sides of an issue. Instead of just reaching out to a specific community, we reach out to the public as a whole.
Given that we seem to live in a post-fact world and it's very polarized, one of the concerns with just having those numbers is that you have an equal number of people who look at the Snopes article and still say, no, this is half would say true and half would say false. Have you thought about solving that problem using identity or some other means?
So at the moment in this hackathon, we had 24 hours, but when we were designing our application, we were considering, how would we make sure that people who, for example, are liberal don't immediately go to an article which would maybe support a conservative side and just say, no, this is false, or maybe vice versa. So what we have considered is various mechanisms, right? We can consider how fast did they scroll through the article? Did they actually read it? And additionally, I think as we've said before, we're gonna release this into the public. Anyone can participate, and we're not acting as gatekeepers of what articles are, what citations are okay, and what citations are not. So I think our goal is to mostly focus on the idea that here's my claim rather than just that's BS or this is BS, to really cite it rather than,
I would just add to what Abdul said. I think you may want to think about building reputation for people who are, giving their vote thumbs and down. Because just like Cora does, people build reputation online and once they know that they have real identity, then people will judge them for, being neutral or not. Obviously, this is for us can't do that, but that might be one way to fight abuse, because there could be abuse because it's open to all its dark wisdom, and you may just have a flood of people saying, this was not fake news, or vice versa.
We've definitely considered, not in this time frame, but as moving forward, we've definitely really have put our sights on adding a user system, and that people can sign up, and also as an incentive to add citations, that you'll get maybe some points or some other virtual point system, and if our system detects fraud, like you suddenly say 20 articles are BS and they're all leaning towards one side, then that'll be flagged, and then we'll be able to adjust our system on that.
Like to add to that, like if your sites are like maybe blog posts and your citation are maybe research paper, kind of weight your citations and kind of how to agree with
Awesome. Other questions? All right, great work, guys. Thank you.